I live on that knife's edge every day. Is it going to be today that little bit of healthy tissue stops working? Because if it was, there's too much on my to-do list. I've got too much to do.
The last time I saw you was when all of the volleys got together after Love Your Sister. And it was a night where there were a lot of laughs, a lot of wine, a few tears. And we were celebrating your retirement.
Yeah.
But yet you and I were in a corner and you were saying to me, I've still got stuff to say. You officially suck at retiring.
I do. It is official. I suck. There's still so much to do. I really thought that having something so big, like the big heart, would, that having completed that and completed it so well with the help of the Canberra Village Volley Army, that there was nowhere else to go from there.
Yeah.
But actually, it was kind of like a springboard. And it was like, okay, well, we've experienced this success. If this is what we can do, and we've proven to ourselves that we can do it without a unicycle, then what's next? And what's next?
Yeah.
Like, you could, like, the world's our oyster. You know, we have a really, like a 500,000 strong online village of people who want to see the end of cancer. They want to see this thing kicked to the curb. They don't want cancer in their lives.
No.
And that day proved, with thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming with all their shrapnel, it proved that we all have that common goal and that we all have hope that can happen. So the fight must go on.
I know. And you're still fighting.
Yeah.
You know, when you got diagnosed, you raised your fists, and you're now in hospice, and I feel like you've still got those fists up.
So I've got these few small patches of healthy tissue left, and that's all that's sustaining me. And at any moment, those few little healthy pieces of liver can be taken over by the cancer, and at that point I go into liver failure. And once you're in liver failure, you've got a week, 10 days, 2 weeks to live. That's not living, that's dying, that's sleeping most of the day, being knocked out on pain meds, not necessarily being present with your loved ones and all of that sort of stuff. It's actively not living. And I guess that's the stage where when you get to that stage where you start to find your peace, I guess, of, okay, well, if this is the life I have, then maybe I can find peace with dying.
I don't feel like you've found any peace with dying yet.
I'm not there.
No.
I'm not there. I wish I was.
Do you?
Yeah. I've got too much to do. You know, I want to take the kids to a circus. We've never been to a circus.
Yeah.
I want to take them to a hedge maze, you know. I want to take Hammy to like a motorbike show or a monster truck rally or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's those things that I want to do with my family, and then there's the things that I want to do professionally, which are, well, I'll never be done professionally with Love Your Sister. Like, I have retired, but as you so notably said, I do suck at it. And I could happily sit back and say, oh, well, these are the things that I'd like to see happen for another year or two. I've got a year or two's worth of work in my head. Peace with dying? Nowhere near it.
How do you feel about being here?
It's a good place. Canberra's lucky to have such a good place. And I've got one child who would happily spend 4 or 5 hours here at a time and would not get bored. And he brings board games in, and we do that. But I have another child who doesn't want to be here. All he wants to do is come in, check that I'm alive, check that I'm talking, and leave. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Quick hug and get out. Because he just wants that reassurance that I'm there. He's having anxiety about going to school because of what might happen while he's at school. And so coming in here after school is very important for him, but 5 minutes is enough. Whereas at home, if I'm well, he'll spend half an hour with me instead of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he won't be uncomfortable and stressed out from being in an unfamiliar environment.
Have you talked about where you would like to die?
If I can maintain this level of psychological health, I would be aiming to go home with the aim to die peacefully with my family at home. Yeah.
Have you planned the most fabulous funeral? Have you told everybody?
I'm in the process of it.
I knew you would be. Is pink the theme?
No theme, just it's just not going to be like any other funeral you've ever been to.
Of course.
Yeah, it'll be more of a party.
Yeah. If something was to happen and there was one message that you needed us to know from you, what's that?
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the friendship. Live each day. Notice the nice moments, and now is awesome.
You know that you've become everybody's sister. This started off about a guy who just loved his sister, but I feel like you've become everybody's sister.
It's a beautiful thing to say.
And thank you for the friendship.
Thank you.
Chatting to you and following your journey in the courageous way that you have fought, has been a career and a life highlight to now call you a friend.
Thank you.
And to be able to be here with you through the thick of it too. I'm really privileged to be here.
Thanks for being here. Come on, lay one on me.